Thank you so much for tuning back in to Craft Maxing. Today we're going to max out our craft time with some seed starting. Okay, so in front of me I have butterfly weed, nasturtium, and marigold. The butterfly weed I'm very excited for so I can bring some pollinators to my front garden. I got the nasturtium from Walmart and the marigold, of course, from the Dollar Tree. The butterfly weed I got from Lowe's. So I will be using the whole marigold packet today. I want to start some seeds so they can go around my chicken run. The method I'm going to use today for starting seeds is going to be doing the paper towel and the sandwich bag method. I'm only going to use a 1 plow paper towel and then just split them apart. And then I'm going to mist them, put the seeds on, mist them, put them back in the bag. Okay, so I have all my seeds in a paper towel. I did mist them along the way, and then I gave them a good mist once they were all settled in the bag, labeled and dated them, and now I'm in my produce bag. And for my produce bag, I'm gonna have some seeds that are older and that I stored myself. And I guess it's why important to make sure you at least label them. I'm pretty sure these seeds right here are cantaloupe, but I'm not too sure. But I know if it was good, then I definitely saved the seeds. So I have some cantaloupe, some bell peppers, different colors. And then what you're gonna see in the little Pyrex are some dried guajillos that we got from the Mexican market. I don't know if they're gonna make it. I feel like peppers I don't really have good success with, which is just me because I'm in a very warm climate. There's no way my peppers would be unhappy. So I also am going to be doing some Jardel blue pumpkin. I haven't had any success from this. I got this from a feed store. But take a look at these seeds. They're kind of rounded and they're shiny. I'm not used to that in a pumpkin seed. I'm used to it being kind of flat and almost like a mat. Okay, so these are the gourds that I got from the farm store or the feed store. It does say nick the seed coat and soak for 24 hours. So one of these I actually cracked the tip off, but I'm still gonna soak it just to see what happens. So I had the pepper seeds from my house, so I'm going to use some serrano seeds from a seed packet just to see if maybe when I'm seeing the serranos get roots, maybe the guajillos didn't. That way I know they're bad. But I'll still probably store them a little bit longer, maybe keep them a little bit warm to see their germination rate, and then I can make note of that later. And for this next one, I'm going to start with a row of zucchini. And here I'm showing you the seeds, which look very similar to the ones I have at the house. So I'm thinking that these are cantaloupe. These ones I'm putting on the paper towel right now are from a seed packet, so they're official cantaloupe. Okay, and then next I'm going to be adding a row of pumpkin. Okay, and then next I'm going to be adding a row of watermelon. So I picked this one up from Walmart. It just says gourd, and in the directions it doesn't say you have to nick the seed coat, but I'm going to go ahead and nick it and soak it with the others. Okay, in these next few rows I'm going to be doing cucumber. And on the tip top row I'm going to be doing yellow summer squash. Again, I'm just going to spritz it down with some water, stick it in the paper towel, and gently pat it down. I'm tucking it in that bag so it can stay dark, and I'm going to put it in a cool, dry place for about 7 days. So it's the next day. These are my gourd seeds after they've been sitting 24 hours in some water. So I'm just going to take out. And these seed coats, remember, we nicked, but it's just the next day. Oh, and then I just had like a popcorn kernel, and I tried to grow popcorn last year, but my stalk got mowed over, so we'll just retry again. That's just a regular popcorn kernel. I had an ornamental popcorn variety, and it was like a purple kernel, and I thought maybe that would give me like purple popcorn, but it doesn't. So I went to Earth Fair and they had like them in bulk, so I got some just to see. So I'll slip these in with my other ones. I'm excited. I think the gourd's definitely going to take some time. Hopefully it's okay they overlap for a second. I doubt the gourd is going to interfere with any of these other ones. We'll put these back in a dark, cold place. Alrighty, so it's been about a week since we checked on our seeds. I do see some roots developing, so I'm just mixing up my soil, adding some moisture. I'm not soaking it, but I do want it to be at least a little bit moist before I put that root in there. My mixture is an organic seed starting mixture. I got it from Graco. I just had what was left and I mixed in perlite, and then you'll see me use some, I think it's oculite. I got this one from Tractor Supply in the gardening section just because I was already there for one of their plant sales. So I just mixed that in. And the cardboard cups I picked up actually from Family Dollar. I did buy some from Dollar Tree when they were out, but they were much smaller than the ones that they offered, and I think this one was actually cheaper. Okay, so out of my nasturtium, butterfly weed, and marigold mix, all of them had roots besides the marigolds. So I'm not really sure if maybe I just wasn't looking close enough for the marigold or what their roots look like. So I'm just going to leave them in the bag a little bit more. But you can see we got a good amount of cups in them. And then we'll start on our produce bag. Alrighty, so here I'm checking out my gourds. Again, I did soak them 24 hours before sticking them in the bag. I'm just peeking. I'm really excited about these ones. I haven't had success before, but I never soak them. So I'm going to tuck those away for now and keep my eye out for any roots. So the roots are super fragile and sometimes they get a little entwined with the paper towel. I tried it with my fingers, but I just like it was going to crack off. So I actually had really good luck with these plastic tweezers. I think with like metal tweezers, they might be a little too sharp and might break it if you squeeze it too hard. So just be very careful of that. These are all cucumber. These are my butterweeds, my nasturtium, and I have one sunflower. So 3 nasturtium, 3 butterfly weeds. And then these are the, I think, cucumbers that I got from the house. And these are my summer squashes. These are only the ones that had rooted. The other ones I'm going to let germinate a little bit more in the same place. And then I have some squashes with peppers. And hopefully my squashes will root soon. And when they do, I can put my pepper seeds on the heat pad or just keep them in a warmer area. Okay, so here's an update for today, June 9th. These are the seeds we started. June 3rd in the paper towels. My cucumbers are really taking off and some cantaloupe. And then my little sunflower here.